Hi guys, since classes are suspended, I'll be creating a video tutorial for our exercise number 4. Please take note for those um, that we will be watching this video tutorial. This is only intended for my class, IPT2. Okay, since we have been talking about and we have already created different components from exercise 1 up to exercise number 3. So this will be a continuation with our exercises. Okay, the use of template and uh, the process in merging the template to our exercises. Okay, so first things first. Before we start with the admin LTE, please read about the documentation in Bootstrap to ensure that you have good knowledge about the different classes of Bootstrap. Okay, so that you can easily manipulate the different things in the template. Okay, so what we will be using is a free admin template. Okay, called the admin LTE Bootstrap admin dashboard template. So we'll be using this template for our exercises. Okay, so all you have to do is download this one. You will be directed to the GitHub page. You may select the admin LTE 3.0.2. Okay, and then of course there will be on the bottom part, just simply download the source code. Okay, I have already downloaded mine. It's around 20 MB. Okay, so since I have mine already, um, let's now proceed to the process. Okay, so the next step is to create another directory called exercise number 4. Okay, and then copy the files from your exercise number 3 to your exercise number 4. Okay, so copy the contents of exercise number 3 to your exercise number 4 because we will be needing those files. Okay, I have already extracted the contents of admin LTE 3.0.2 inside exercise number 4. So if I'm going to open this one, I have this directory already. It's admin LTE 3.0.2. Okay, so the next step is we're going to open this one. It contains the different parts here, okay, the different files of admin LTE. What we really need here is this, okay. We're going to select the this directory or folder, the plugin, okay. Of course, we're going to include also the license and the readme of admin LTE, okay. So we're going to copy that, go up one directory, okay, inside your exercise number 4 directory and paste those folders. Okay, let's wait. Okay, so those different folders that I copied are the essential components of admin LTE. It contains the CSS, and different plugins that we can use, okay, and the JavaScripts. Okay, so the next step will be we're going to um, uh, put a template to our login page. Okay, so I'm going to go to the admin LTE directory here and then go to pages and then examples and then I'm going to look for the login here. So all I need to do is copy this one, put it here in exercise number 4 directory. Okay, next is I'm going to edit it. Okay, of course using brackets. We're using brackets. Okay, so for now, this file will actually not work because of the difference or the directory structure that has been changed because we simply copied and pasted it outside. Okay, so if we're going to open this one, um, we have localhost slash exercise 4 slash uh, login.html. Okay, we're going to have something like this. Okay, so because the different CSS and JavaScript components are are not found. Okay, so what we're going to do is remove this. Okay, in login.html. Okay, if you don't have, if you want to work without internet connection, of course you can download this one. Okay, and then change it to a local link. Okay, just open it in a browser and copy the content or save it as um, a CSS file like this, just like that one. You can say actually save that one. Okay, but I'll just leave it as a link. Okay, so we have to remove this also. This one. Okay, this one also you can download. You can actually download this one if you want to work offline. Okay, I'll just leave it like that for now because we'll be changing that next time. Okay, and on the bottom part, we're going to change also the plugins part, remove all the um this one. This is actually app slash app. Okay, so why is it that we're removing those things? Because basically the directory structure that we have right now is we have the file, and then of course we have the directory. This directory and the plugin directory directly within the directory exercise number 4. So we have to update the link for our files. Okay, we're going to save that one and we're going to check if everything is working now. Okay, so reload there. Okay, so we now have the admin LTE sign in or login page. Okay. Now the next step is we're going to dissect this one. Okay. So the process of dissection is we're going to remove the head part and the footer part. Okay. So how are we going to do that? So I'm going to open a folder here in my brackets to make sure that I am working on um, the correct directory. Okay, wait, open folder. Okay, save that one and then select exercise number 4. Open again, open folder. Exercise number 4, select folder. Okay, so my working directory now is exercise number 4. Okay, so I'm going to create another file. I'm going to name it as header.php. Okay. By the way, the best way to do this is put these files inside another directory, but for clarity, I'll be leaving it on the same directory for all the files that I create, okay? To avoid confusion um, in moving from one directory to another directory. Okay, so now we have header.php, okay? So next, I'm going to open the login.html and then what I'm going to do is separate or get the head part, okay, and the body part, okay, including the footer part. Okay, so this will be the separation. Okay, this is the beginning of the login box. Login box ends here, okay, and these are just simply scripts, okay. So what I'm going to do now is get all of this, copy, open header.php, paste those, and then save. Okay, next, I'm going to create another file. I'm going to name it as footer.php. Okay, and then same with what I did earlier. I'm going to copy the bottom part here for the footer. So copy, go to footer, and then paste. Okay, so we're going to save that one also. So we have a header contains something like this. and a footer that contains something like this. Okay, so the next step is to create the login box, this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this one, okay, to my login.php. We have created this, remember, in exercise number 3. Okay, so under login.php, okay, we have this form here with HTML, etc. Okay, so what I'm going to do is simply paste it here for now. Login box, the bottom. Okay, this is the content part now. And I'm going to get the different components here and transfer it inside the login box. Okay, so the first one is this. Okay, the div style, blah blah. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to copy this one. Okay, and then put it here. So I'll just have it here on top. Okay, next, the login form. Okay, for my login form, I have here text, password, and uname, password, and submit. So those are the different things that I have, and the action is login.php. So basically, this one contains that already. Okay, so we're going to simply change it here. So the type here is email, but of course, it's not an email, so it's a text. So I'm going to change it to text. Okay, and then placeholder is username. Okay, next we have the name. Going to add the name. The name is uname. Okay, we have uname. The next is password. Okay, it has also a name called, actually it's called password. Okay, okay, so we have uname, password, and the last one is the submit button. Okay, so we have here the button type, submit. Okay, so we can just simply have that. Okay, I'm going to change the name to submit. Okay, so because the name here is submit. Now that we have completed the migration, we can now delete this part. Okay, so I'm going to delete here the HTML to the upper part. Again, from the doc type to here. So there. So I have already deleted that particular component. Okay, so here, the next thing, okay, we're going to save this one and then try it. Login.php to see the result. Okay, so things are not uh, things are not yet applied because it doesn't have CSS yet and it's JavaScript. Okay, so the next part is, of course, the process of adding the header. Okay, so how we have include, okay, and then header.php. Okay, and on the bottom, you can have something like this, include footer.php. Oops. Okay, so save that one and then again reload. Okay, so we have now this. Okay, so let's try to check this one. Inspect this element. Okay, so it's the division that we have created with the box earlier. Okay, so it's actually this one here. Okay, so I'll just remove the border of this one. Okay, so that it won't display any border. Okay, so we have now this. Okay, so by the way, let's check for some details. Okay, because okay. Okay, so I think something was missing since the remember me is quite huge and this text is also quite huge. Okay, so let's try to check out the part here. Okay, okay, so I think we've missed one division here because of what we have pasted a while ago. This one doesn't have a closing division tag. Okay, so we're going to close that one. So this is for this one. Okay, there. This one is for the div class login logo. Okay, so we're going to check if that has been fixed. Okay, so it's fixed now. So we have the login.php now. Okay, so all we need to do is modify this one. Okay, we don't have yet the index.php, so we'll just have index or just have login.php. Okay, for now. And then I'm going to change this to exercise 4. Okay. Um, we will not be using also the social log social links like this. Okay. Social authentication links. So I'll be deleting this one. Okay. And then we don't have yet the forgot password. So I'll just leave it like that. But we are not going to allow registration outside, so I'm going to remove that. Okay, so save it again and check your work. Okay, so we have we have now something like this. Okay, so this is now our login form. Okay, so your task is, of course, to try to continue. Okay, and modify the different files also here. Okay, to apply the header and of course the footer, okay, to other files that we open like the home, the add new user, edit user, show users, etc. Okay, so if you have questions, please feel free to ask questions. Okay, um, I'll be very much willing to answer those questions in our group chat. Okay, I hope the process of applying a template is quite clear, okay, to everybody. Okay, so thank you and stay safe.